Hey folks, before we get into the video real quick, I did want to take a moment to plug another cosplayer. I mean, I did the video for that card a while back, and once again, you need to go follow them on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. They do great work. But this plug is specifically for a cosplayer who, I don't want to go into too much in the way of details, but I really wanted to put a plug in for her right now. There's a couple things that spurred this, one of which being the fact that the figure for this review is a shark-themed character, and she absolutely adores sharks. Her Instagram page, all lowercase, Frailu. Go follow her. She does amazing work. She's completely adorable, and she does some very, very high-quality cosplays. She deserves... She already has a great number of followers, but she deserves a lot more. Just, you know, go over there. Don't be a jerk, obviously. You know, if you got something negative to say, keep it to yourself. I really want to promote that in particular. But yeah, I just really wanted to do a quick plug for her. She's an amazing young lady. She does amazing work. You should check her out. Once again, the Instagram page is all lowercase Frailu. Go give her a follow. Hey guys, Smithy, and we got RIPPERSNAPPER finally. Power of the Prime's RIPPERSNAPPER. He's the shark monster man. Or shark monster thing. I don't know exactly what you would call this. It's an anthropomorphic shark thing. So we're going to call it an anthropomorphic shark thing. Yeah, I kind of like that. I will say this before we even get into the review. I'm not going to go into his limb modes. Because quite honestly, with the exception of, I think maybe Swoop in the line so far, their limb modes are so self-explanatory that I really don't think anybody needs instruction on them. Actually, most of these guys are very easy to transform, so the instruction on how to transform them has been kind of a moot point. I've just been doing it anyway. I think going forward I'm only going to do the combined mode for the torso ones, like the Voyagers, because those are the only ones that are really significantly complicated. So going forward, we're just going to do robot to, or vehicle or alt mode to robot mode. And also the plug that you saw at the beginning of the video, the reason that I'm doing that is, number one, I love that cosplayer, and number two, she is a huge, huge fan of sharks, so this is the closest thing I have to a shark-based transformer. So, posability is pretty limited. I mean, he's basically a brick with limbs. So, I mean, you have a little bit on the tail here, but it's a dual setup for his transformation joints. The guns on the back are posable, but they're removable, so you can do that. Ball joint on the shoulder, ball joint in the elbow, and a swivel at the wrist, ball joint in the hip, and a hinge here. That's not supposed to do that. But the hinge is more to make it clam up for transformation. Heartburn. So, we're going to do the card real quick. We have Amalgamous RIPPERSNAPPER. Takes terrifying forms in fits of fury. Okay, so he's got a bad temper and he transforms if he has Amalgamous partnered with him. Might help if I... Oh, hey, look at that. I can see what I'm doing now. Ooh. Okay, so to do size comparisons real quick, first we're going to put him with another upright standing transformer. We have Titan's Return Twinferno, or Double Cross for those of you who actually know who this guy is. You have Two-Headed Dragon with Shark Monster. And of course, we're sending him in with his boss, Hunger. What? Okay. So, he does also come with his Prime Armor. Now, actually, give me a second. I forgot to check this before I started the video. Okay, I was wrong. When I first pulled this out of the box, this actually felt like it was smaller than the other Prime Armors I've gotten, but it's not. This is actually the exact same mold as the Dinobot when it has the spiked knuckles and all the molding is the same. This one's just blue, and this little insert here on this one is blue to match it instead of clear. And like all the others, you can store it in his alt mode. Use the inner hand pegs here, and you actually I think it goes this way, and you just tab it on with these tabs on his back here, and that actually doesn't look too bad, honestly. He disguises his prime armor pretty well in this mode. So yeah, let's get down to transformation for him because it's wicked simple. So to start with, we want to grab the fronts of his body here, and we're going to pull them out like that. We're going to extend them down like so, and pop them apart like so. Basically just fillet the fishy. Then we're going to spin around this way and peg those in just like, it's basically the Combiner Wars legs, they just peg right into place. And you take the shark fin here, and it tucks up into the back of the leg like so. Hope you guys can see that. See, this is the shark fin right there. So just kind of, it builds, or it sets right into there. Then you move the leg down like this, and it actually, there's a tiny little nubbin right here that pegs right there into the side, holds that into place. And you do the same thing on this side. Just peg the nubbin and flip the shark tail around like so. Then you give him a spin at the waist, and you're all done with the legs. And you just bring the arms down, and you have, there we go, that's it. Oh yeah, one little thing. He has a massive underbite because of the way his jaw is built. So then you grab his whole shark head and you pop it up and unpeg it, spin his robot head. You come down on this, this double hinge right here, and these little nubbins right here at the tip of my finger will slot in right here on its back. Just like that. It doesn't hold in like super secure, but it holds in secure enough. And then you just swivel his hands in place. And there we have RIPPERSNAPPER in his robot mode. And he is a very basic transformation. It's basically just stretch him out and pull his head back, and he's done. So he is really basic, but he is so fun. Also, his Decepticon insignia is a duplicate of his rub sign, so there's that. He has his Decepticon insignia right here, which you can barely see because I'm holding it too far back. Excessively well detailed face also. I mean, excessively well detailed and excessively well painted. He has the Prime Armor gimmick attachment just like Dreadwind does. So you flip this little panel down here. You grab this, peg it into place on his chest, and you can set him up with his Prime Armor like that. And he holds it pretty well, actually. His actually balances him out all right. I don't think it really screws up with his center of balance or anything. And, you know, you can give him just his claws, or you can take his guns off of his back here and peg them into place like so. And now we have guns. Yahoo! Yeah. And yeah, that's basically his robot mode. Now, we're going to do a quick jump cut here. And we'll do some size comparisons real quick. Once again, we'll go with our other anthropomorphic animal dude with Twinferno or Double Cross. And we'll go with the boss man, Hunger, which, let me bring his arms out a little bit to the side. He has very good posture. And this dude, I'm actually happy to announce that my video on him actually earlier this week, I think, exceeded 1,000 views. So that's a very impressive milestone for me. And there we have that. Good team up, good size comparison. Actually, I think these guys are a little bit better in scale than the G1s were, actually. The G1s were actually pretty hilarious because the original is about this size, actually. And he was only about like that to them in the original. So there you go. A little fun factoid for you. So, yeah. My final... Oops. I messed up his leg. Hold on a second. Hey, my final word on RIPPERSNAPPER here would be, well, why haven't you bought him yet? It's an anthropomorphic shark monster that transforms into a robot. what else do you need to know? You kind of need him. I mean, you do kind of need one of these in your life. Not gonna lie. So, yeah. Yep, that's gonna be it. So, once again, I'm going to do one last little plug, and I'm gonna send the link to this video to her to begin with, just because I really wanted to give her a shout out, and I hope she gets some extra followers out of this. So once again, the Instagram for that cosplayer I was talking about, all lowercase FRAILU. You'll enjoy her stuff. Just don't be a jerk. That's all I can say. Don't be a jerk. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So once again, I am the Smithy, and this has been Power of the Prime's RIPPERSNAPPER. And as usual, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you thought it sucked, give me a thumbs down. If you want to see more, give me a sub. If you got something to say, comments and Twitter are down there. And I'll catch you next time.